We're good at this. Kind of, not really.
Hi guys, it
Hello.
is Tuesday. We are running late today, so unfortunately we are at the same place as last week, which hopefully means they will have better things since they had nothing last week.
I mean, could they have worse?
I
Really?
don't think so. But yeah, we are running a little bit late, but we still wanted to come on. We didn't want to leave you guys without a video again because we are miss
really
it too
bad.
much. We miss it too
It's sometimes my fault, sometimes her fault. Mostly, it's our both collective fault for procrastinating. Really.
Yeah, basically. But I did thrift earlier today.
Hey, Zoe.
Hey, Zoe. And had some really good luck. So maybe the thrift gods are just with me today.
She did have very good luck today. Making things harder than it needs to be.
Yeah, so I did find Dress the Population, which was the first time find for me. Redone jeans, and a suit that you really want.
I can't fit the suit, unfortunately. It's a goal suit now, so...
When he gets to his goal weight,
yeah.
you know.
If I dropped 45, 50 pounds, maybe.
It's so cool, though.
I'm so sad.
It's
so sad.
Brooks Brothers, but by Loro Piana, 3-piece suit. It's beautiful
So nice.
and wonderful.
It's got the beautiful thick wool fabric and pinstriping. Oh, it's everything.
It's amazing. Okay, so we are going to go in. Let us know if there's anything specific you want us to look at.
You also found a dress that Jill keeps sending you.
Oh, we found House of London for the first time.
London.
It is damaged. We have to pray that we can fix it.
I'm thinking that it'll stain treat because it looks like it's mostly just dirt and grime.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. So basically, when I'm not with him, I find the best things. So,
Oh yeah. It's she finds Burberry and all kinds of crazy stuff when I'm not here.
Yeah, he's like my anti-luck. Okay, but we want to head in?
Sure.
All right, let's move this around. All right.
And the car is actually clean for once.
Yeah, the car is clean. We had a play date this week with a local dog for Luna, and so everything is all looking nice. You're gonna tell the adorable, heartbreaking story?
So
Here you go. Hold it so they can hear you.
So we were looking to adopt a puppy,
Yep.
and this woman in the area decided that she was up to rehome her Bernie Doodle named Bo. So we go to meet him because we were worried that he was not having a good quality of life, and it was very clear that she babies this dog and
So
it's
good to him.
spoils the dog rotten. So we could not in good conscience adopt him from a happy home. So we offered to take him out on a dog play date with Luna. And so we went to the dog park and walked around for a bit.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was really adorable, and I hope that we can hang out with him more. I have pictures of him, and because I had to just send her all the photos. But it was really fun and nice. So we weren't very productive this weekend, but at least I feel like we made somebody happy.
What are you talking about productive? We did a thrift with me video that they're always a pain for the bins, and we had a dog play date.
That is true. That is true. Hey Angie. Hey Miranda.
Always.
Always, might as well.
I also have the appropriate shirt on today.
Oh,
Let's talk about it.
yes. It's the right day. Very proud of you.
Although we didn't have tacos today, we had really gross pizza.
Yeah, we did. We had really awful pizza.
All right. As we're running out of the house.
Oh.
What's the over-under on these Kate Spades being... Should hold that back. What's wrong with them that they're only $5?
I mean, they're not super trendy. They're fine.
I don't see anything wrong with them.
Is there scuffing?
You guys seem to be in good shape. At $5?
I mean,
$5
you won't get a lot out of it, but I mean, you'll get more than $5. Ooh, okay. Bending down to the bottom is...
Yes, we've also been running and exercising, and we're both woefully out of shape. Me more than her.
Hey, Adriana. We were giving a rundown of our...
Your package today.
Oh, that is true.
Lucky brand hoodies.
How much?
11, but they're
No,
in
it's
decent shape.
too much for Lucky Brand.
Kind of. Oh God.
See, Karl Lagerfeld is a brand I used to be excited to find, but it doesn't sell well for me.
Huh?
Karl Lagerfeld? Lagerfeld? However you say it.
You never have any luck.
I know, that's what I said.
Oh God.
What are you humming?
Dance girls. I mean, they're mostly decent, but when this one has the feeling in the middle, I don't think I can do it even at $7.
No. I need you to wipe it off. Somebody just messaged and asked if you're live, but I can't answer because I'm live.
You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that you got a treat to the bottom of my shirt.
So, if you are in here and came in, we are live, but I don't know how to answer.
The person on Instagram?
Yeah, I feel bad. Oh, Tommy Bahamas, these are cute. But ready for this price, guys? This is insane.
Oh, how much is? What is it and for how much?
Tommy Bahamas for
Yeah.
$16.
Go home, save your car. There's a
There is a dog in here.
dog not having a great day. Poor buddy.
Sounds like a crazy house in here today. I was trying to find a quiet location, but I failed.
Miserable.
Yeah.
It does not exist. London Trash.
I don't know what London Trash is.
I don't know. There's something.
House of Juicy. Are these Juicy Couture?
Sarah, I don't know your actual name. You could have very well
You're
been
gonna have
Sarah.
somebody else say that they told you their name.
Undoubtedly. I'm so bad with names. I'm worse than you, which is an accomplishment, honestly. You would have to actively work full time to do worse than my wife with names, and I do it consistently.
Oh, it is Sarah. That is their name.
Ah. See?
Look at you go.
And now I don't feel so foolish.
And if there are things you guys want us to look at, just let us know. I've been into the pajamas since you guys
They're
mentioned
nothing,
it.
But
Those are really cool.
they're nothing but they're cool.
Adriana, I sold the set for $60. Within like 3 days, I think, somewhere around
You
there.
took a lower offer than you probably could have gotten, but you sold it for fast money,
Which is the way to go.
which is honestly better than holding out sometimes. Spoilers for our upcoming video tomorrow.
Hey, Johnny.
Bionic for $15?
For 15, no way.
They're booties.
Still, 15's too high.
I know.
As I was saying though, I've been really like into the pajamas since you guys mentioned it. I sold Nick and Nora, which I think I messed up, but you guys mentioned Nick and Nora on one of our lives. So I picked it up because I was so excited, then realized it was a 4 Target line.
For the organization of the shoes, it's usually the Thunderdome.
Anyway, I found out it was the 4 Target line, and I got really disappointed because I didn't know that that was a thing. But it actually sold within 2 days on eBay.
This is not normal for organization for the shoes.
Oh.
And first off, this is very well stocked, considering.
Oh yeah, this is very well stocked. The shoes are normally pretty organized, at least when I go.
Super organized.
But these things do happen. Yes, these things happen. So. But I wouldn't say it's too bad. At Salvation, it's way worse.
I mean, Salvation, they just
throw everything.
These are rather 90s.
Those are 90s. I don't know what those are. Those do not look nice.
No. Cape Robin? I don't know what that is. It's definitely Y2K.
That is true.
Same.
Mine's just everywhere. No men's, women's, kids. Oh, wow.
So we actually have, there's a second section of shoes for men on the back wall at this store.
Yeah, that would drive me absolutely crazy if there was no sections. Oh, my.
I mean, these are freaking cool.
Those are cool.
They're Reeboks, and they're way too much. They're 15, but
they are cool, though. I'll give you that.
These are definitely running shoes. Look at them. They're basically mesh.
I don't know how you do it. I would probably lose my mind if there was like no organization whatsoever.
Just stop sourcing shoes and source other things.
Yeah, are your other racks organized better? I have to presume that they would be, right? Like,
if you know, you know. These could be worth some money.
Cycling
shoes.
Vionic is only $4.99. Okay, so their Vionics are only $4.99 to $6.99. So I mean, yeah, I guess you.
Although we had a run-in with.
See, there's no price on this. These are pretty cool Merrills, and they're dirty, but pretty cool. But there's no price, and I think this might be one of the stores that will not allow you to buy it if there's no price. So don't know. Well, these are shiny. But 15.
Not for the $10 price tag. They're seemingly.
They separate, but not by size for clothes. So some of our stores do that. This one does separate by size. Some of ours do that, and they do it by color, which I hate more than I could possibly tell you.
It seems to be more Salvation Army does separation by color.
There are a few though.
Seems like it's anywhere from $20 to $40 for the cycling shoes.
Not worth at that price point.
At $10, no. If you could pick them up for $3, $4, even $5, I would say grab them. I always look up cycling shoes because some of the brands and some of the styles can be hundreds of dollars. So you see that toe clips? Lift them up always.
Yeah. Can you please check the Merrills to see if you can find a price? Because I couldn't. They were, yeah.
Nope. And we were just here and we got the bogs for $6.
That is true.
But did have a price that may have also had a price that we could see.
Zoe said her Goodwill is organized by color.
Really? Oh, the Goodwill
Yeah,
do that
Goodwill
too,
do that. And then she said Peloton cycling can go for good money.
Yeah, Peloton anything.
Yeah, we sold a Peloton Chaser shirt for like, I think it was like $45 within like a day. It was lovely.
You want me to ask?
Sure.
Isn't that you could probably figure it out?
Sure. Let's see. I've been looking for more Tommy Bahama because all this week, every Tommy Bahama shirt that I have purchased in the time that I've been reselling sold all at once. So I'm out. And I need more. So I actually had stopped picking it up because I thought it was a dead brand, but my goodness. Peloton leggings that have been sitting around. I'm so psyched when I found them. Yo, that's amazing. I wonder if there's some keywords or something you're missing for that, Zoe, because I've heard that the leggings do really well. I have never found leggings myself, but I've heard they do quite well. Oops. Ooh, linen dress for $65. I don't, I feel like I leave stuff behind like that I shouldn't because I'm so afraid it won't sell well. I kind of stick to the things I know are going to sell good rather than taking those chances. Should be better about that. Not much here, though, not going to lie. Oh, $5.99 is not bad for Mel.
I mean, I think this store, they are not taking into account that a lot of this is easily cleanable. Like you just soak it and throw it in and scrub it up a little bit and it comes back to basically new.
What are those leggings? Oh, there's one on the other one, so it's probably similar. I was looking to see if I could find some Tommy Bahama. I know, I was just saying that. But
Dope shirt. And yes, the dad jokes, you're just gonna have to accept that.
if I missed any comments, you can respond to them.
Posh sales have been mediocre for you. I mean, they're not great, not terrible.
Posh sales?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm pretty normal, I would say. So I didn't list over the holiday weekend, so it did slow down for us. We only...
Sorry, Kim, zero sales sucks.
Zero sales is awful. We only sent out 10 packages for the weekend. We did ship on Saturday, but still, it's not great.
I mean, thankfully, some of them were decent sales, like the Hokas for $60. And...
Yeah, I mean, we did have some decent ones, but that's my own fault. So it's been pretty normal. eBay, on the other hand, has been horrible. But again, I'm still working out of the returns. So I love these color.
Returns of like 30 items returned in
I
a week and a half?
think it was 11 in 2 weeks. This is a really nice color.
Oh, and it's a nice thick, heavy. Yep. For Duluth, that's a no-brainer. And worst case, I can wear it as a large.
Okay, well, that just looks like a nice tag, but so I don't know. It just looks like a nice tag. I don't know what it is. You went through that?
Adriana got the 2 champion sweatshirts that were.
I know, my teal one. I was like, ah.
Only her. Only her.
Right?
No one else.
They're talking about sales. 5 sales one day, then nothing for 2 days, then 8 up. Yeah, it's definitely up and down. I definitely suggest running some kind of consistent sale or something you can do consistently, so when things are down you can pick it back up and not have to depend on the algorithm.
You essentially have to push it yourself until it gets back in good standing.
Yeah, as I always say, be your own algorithm, because if you're depending on Poshmark, unfortunately
they will let you down always.
That's what it seems like these days.
That's interesting. Zara. Yeah.
It is, but
I know.
Today I have one $12 Poshmark sale and that's it. Day is not over, doesn't look good. I'm in a similar boat, Zoe. I have one eBay sale and nothing else, and I've sent off 30% offers and 40% offers. I haven't done my 50 yet, but not looking so good. But I also have only gotten 2 of my 10 listings. I've taken all the photos and done all the measurements, but I haven't gotten everything up because I did source today. So that will be after this.
You went out without me and got all this great stuff.
I did, so I'm considering it still a win. Kim, I'm glad that we can facilitate that for you. This actually helps me out a lot because I have had limited time to source lately, so these live thrifts give me that extra day that I need. Hey, Jennifer.
You're trying to list more than you normally do. So.
I am. So starting this week, I am actually adding to my routine of taking photographs and measurements of 5 additional items per day so that over the weekend I can have them in drafts and just hit a button to have them go live so I don't miss weekends anymore, because for a while I have not listed on weekends, just mostly because our weekends are full and we can't.
That's when we usually do at least one video. We try to do 2, but it never seems to work out.
Yeah, we do videos. That's when we source sometimes together. That's when we do any kind of family stuff that we do, any appointments that we have, like everything falls on the weekend. So we don't have a lot of time. So listing has gotten just put to the side. So I'm gonna do extra work during a week to stop that from happening. Provided I don't get lazy.
Carolyn, you started off lazy.
This is true. This is true. I list 5 a day during the week, and on the weekends I do 5 a day relist. That's awesome. For me, I do 20 a day relists, 10 a day listing, and then on Thursdays I do 100 relists. But I do use a program for that, so I don't like manually do it.
What are you thinking?
Blazers?
More cycling shoes. You've already gone on the rant.
You did. They don't need to hear it again. What is this strange thing? They just feel weird. Those denim prices are, while they always that high? Yeah, so this particular store, Allison, the prices are usually crazy high. The fact that we found anything in our price range is actually a miracle. So let's see. What do you think these Tevas are going to be? I would expect over 10, but let's see. Oh, $5. See, this is crazy. Now, they are pretty damaged, so that's going to be why. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think it's too damaged for me. But the fact that it's even affordable is crazy. But not all of our stores are this bad. They're all going up, but not all of them are this bad. And I do promise next week we will do our best to do a different store so you actually can see us buying things.
Right.
How what?
Really beat up, right?
Yeah.
Interiors destroyed.
Yeah.
$16.
It's crazy. It's just crazy.
Wow.
Really, Poshmark really disappointed me. I made a decent sale, but the customer gave a bad address, so guess who ate all of the cost it took to make that sale? so Poshmark didn't reimburse everything because they're usually so good about that. That's awful to hear that they didn't do that. I really hope that doesn't mean they're gonna start not offering that, because I thought that's what we paid our 20% for. Oh, cute. I know I showed that on the live, but I said that the shoe up on the bottom of the, I don't think it would be good, and I don't think it would be.
Yeah, it's just ripped right through the bottom.
You want to do this part? So, because it's, I mean, they can't even see. I'm clearly.
A short person? I don't admittedly know what I'm looking for. Is there a date on this? Let's see. I don't see a date. Snapback?
What's Roca Cat?
Rocat? I have no idea. You said snapback. I'm following instructions.
I said sport snapback, but I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna have to say no because I have no idea.
Unless somebody says, wait, go back. I've had 2 bad addresses recently and gotten paid out. Yeah, that's what I thought, Zoe. I'm kind of disheartened to hear that it's not always the case. I've been hearing that other Posh sellers are eating the cost as well. They wanted me to wait until 6/7. I don't understand. So I do know that they will give the buyer time to get it resolved, even though it's, you know, not going to get resolved because it's a bad address. But I thought that what they normally did was it got rerouted back to you and they would issue a new label as soon as the new.
A lot of people not corrected with things mailed back to you.
Yeah, and I've always gotten paid out, so it's kind of disheartening to hear they're not doing that anymore. That's, oh. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not your fault that happened. That's very disheartening.
It wouldn't be a Thrift with Us live if we didn't exist.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to accept this, everybody. It's part of the deal.
Poshmark makes you wait 10 days for shipping issues before they put anyone out. That makes, I mean, I was going to say that makes sense. It doesn't make sense when it says that this is not deliverable, but I understand it's a policy that they follow.
Lucky brand for 15?
I don't, unless they're dojos. You know, ever since you guys mentioned on the live that you look for wedgies and things like that, I've been trying to find them. I swear those just don't exist around here. It's so sad. I'm like, I need to find it just once just to say I learned it from the live, but nope. If Jill was here, she would know what this was, but shout out to Jill. Ooh, mom jeans. Oh, but 11. Huh? Yeah, 9 inches not enough. Oh, so somebody actually asked me this earlier today, and I think they're in the live, so I figure I'll ask here since you guys might know more than me. But I was asked today if for figs, if you would purchase them if they had someone's name written on it. So I'm curious what you guys would do, because I unfortunately have only found it once, so I don't have enough experience with the brand to say if it has enough sell-through for that. So if you guys can let us know in the chat, I'm sure the person who asked would appreciate that. Did you watch Courtney at Common Tag surf with me at Savers? Her Savers prices were absurd.
I can imagine California is outrageous.
Yeah, I don't know what her typical sourcing spots are. I only watch some videos by her. I like her. It's just a lot of her videos are very long and I have no attention span. So I don't know what her typical sourcing is other than unboxings.
Do you have
but
no patience for anything ever under any circumstances?
No.
Not even if it's something you're interested in.
No. But oh, hello, Jill. I literally just shouted you out like 10 seconds ago. Found something that made me think of you. Patagonia Better sweater.
$150 for a shirt?
With a name or logo, maybe. Yeah, I was just curious about figs. Patagonia, I definitely would, because Patagonia is great. But for figs, I just don't know if the sell-through is there.
I mean, I think it is for figs.
What is a good source to find good brands? Do you mean like where to go, or do you mean like where to learn the brands to search for?
Because if you're looking to learn, I'd say Instagram. The community is tremendously helpful with that.
Yeah, I learn most of my brands from Instagram. I also learn a lot of the brands by just feeling the material of items or looking at how fancy a tag might look and looking them up. Yeah, or by YouTube, because this particular brand we learned from YouTube. Via Glow, yes.
And it sells always and consistently for $20 to $30.
It sells for more than that, usually 30 to 40.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're just trying to get rid of it,
Yeah.
$6, it's a no-brainer to pick up as long as there's no puckering.
That was $10.
$6.50.
Oh, I thought it said, oh, well, it's still $7, but I thought it said $9.99.
Excuse you. I'd have had
Jill, I found a McDonald's pants when I was searching through, and I said that you would get why I had a hesitation to want that.
But the community is very helpful. I mean, if you're looking for just general advice or identifying a brand or knowing, they will let you know.
Yeah, there are quite a few people there that are brand experts on certain things, like Lululemon or
Ramen for you?
well, Brahmin I happen to know a lot about. Some people know Patagonia, all different things, Lily Pulitzer, and they're really good at identifying specific styles.
Just did those sections different.
All right, sweet. Tyler did not get them, Jill, but I do believe he should have. The McDonald's pants.
Oh, go to hell. Go straight to hell. Kiss my...
He doesn't seem to appreciate it, Jill. I mean, he doesn't get our humor. Ooh. Madewell. 10-inch high-rise skinny, but $20. So sad. But I did want to mention, I was going to say this on a live, but so I've been listing my Madewell jeans just based on this. So I just listed Madewell 10-inch high-rise skinny, button fly, whatever. But apparently the style number inside, which of course I'm not going to be able to show because it's deep in there, but you guys know what the Madewell style numbers look like on these tiny little tags. They also give the wash, and apparently people search by that. I found that out because I was looking at some of my listings on eBay and noticing that they had like 0 views for Madewell jeans that are pretty trendy. I added in the style number and all of a sudden I was getting tons of views. So just as in case you didn't know, because I'm silly and didn't think it was that important, those style numbers are apparently searched. Hangry Hanger is just great YouTube hauls and always has new to me brands. I don't think I know Hangry Hangers either. Everyone should drop their favorite reselling YouTuber for Kim for brands. I would say, right, obviously. I would say for us, the ones we get the most information out of would be Thrift Life, Via Glow. I've gotten a lot of brands out of Murrayed Life. Who else do we watch that we get brands out of? Ginger Marvin. That's true. Yep. So those are some that we watch consistently and get quite a few brands out of. Hopefully that's a little bit helpful. Prana for $7, their jeans. I don't see, Prana's pretty good for us, but usually it's their athleisure, not their jeans.
7 seems a little bit high.
If it was athleisure, I'd grab it. Let's see. This is very close together. Where's regular pants? I don't really want to do super, super small today. Ooh, hustle at home, Mom. I have seen, I think, one video of hers.
She pops up in our recommended, or people watching her videos watch our videos.
Definitely a good one, because I should check that one out.
It's 2 cents.
Oh, you want me? I thought we were. All right. Lindsay, Nicole, Jack and Ryan. Jack and Ryan. I love Jack and Ryan. I follow them on Instagram, and I just love them. I had, should I say, my awful, embarrassing experience with that.
What?
I don't remember if it was Jack or Ryan, which one I was talking to, but I was talking to them on Instagram, and they were coming to hang out with Lori Boston Found, and I was like, that's so cool. Totally wish that I could do that. Not factoring in that I have anxiety, not thinking they would invite me. And they invited me and asked me to come and meet them for lunch, and I panicked and stopped responding to them, and I don't think I've talked to them since.
Here.
I had a whole meltdown.
I mean, if you're inviting people, if you're getting invited places, take your time to inviting places.
They're the nicest people. I just had a whole panic attack, did not think that they would actually want to hang out with me. And yeah, so that is who I am. So if you've ever asked me to meet up with you or collab with you and I've said no, you're not alone. I'm terrified of humans.
Yeah, that's fair.
Depop kids. Define Depop kids, Meg. Are you talking about
An actual channel, or just kids that are in the Depop? We're really old. You can tell by the hair. Yeah.
I don't have gray hair, if anyone wants to know.
Woefully out of Depop demographic.
Empty Hanger, I used to watch when I first started reselling Adriana. I loved her. And she is the one who got me into band tees. I was like hard into band tees for a while. Unfortunately, it's very, very competitive, but I loved her. I wish she still did YouTube. She said Depop top sellers like Loveless Vintage. Spanx.
There's a name you haven't heard in a while.
I found Spanx the other day.
I haven't found it
This is true.
in a long, long time.
Kim says, you're not old. I actually wore mom jeans in the 90s, but they weren't called mom jeans back then.
I didn't wear mom jeans back in the 90s.
I don't even think my mom wore mom jeans in the 90s.
Oh, they all.
My mom was not very cool.
That wasn't cool. That was.
I don't remember her wearing jeans back then, to be completely honest. I'm not sure. It's possible.
That's a bit before my time.
Mostly to keep up with Gen Z brands. So, Meg, for that, I follow, there's a person, I wish I could remember her name on top of my head, but there's a girl on Instagram who shares like a bunch of that stuff, and I like take notes like I'm in school every time she does something, because I know nothing. I am not Gen Z.
Okay, John. No.
Mom jeans used to be called blowbag jeans.
Yeah, again, a little bit before our time.
I'm glad they changed that name. I got excited for a minute, but no.
What were you thinking? I've already passed the imposter Tory tag. The Ruby whatever stupid tag.
Yeah.
I
I like Lori Vaughn for styling. I'm learning so many new names today. I'm going to have to like screenshot this entire chat because I don't know any of these people. If this tells you how much YouTube I watch.
decidedly not very much.
No, admittedly, when I am listening, I listen to Bailey Sarian, and that is my extent of YouTube. What is this?
Which has nothing to do with reselling.
This is like paper. Does anybody know this brand? I would almost say vintage, but then I feel like the tag is made to look vintage.
Graveyard girl by stopping and watching her stuff here. If you go back to it.
Anyone know? This is actually paper. I don't know. Can you Google
Can.
Free World jeans? See if they're actually vintage or not. I feel like they might be made to look, but I can't really tell because it is really a paper tag. Okay, they're new with tags. It doesn't matter. No? All right. Were they really vintage? Letting him run comps is always so funny to me. Oh, I love Soft Surroundings. It's one of our most consistent brands, but $12.50 is way too high. 50% might be high, but they are pretty high. Does anyone remember Ditto jeans? I see them when I'm thrifting, but I don't remember them, no. Wouldn't that be so cool to find those out in the wild? When she does her what make people are wearing it and why I've made sales on the brands. Karen Britchick. Oh, I love when, I don't know if it's the same person that I'm watching that does that. There's someone on my Instagram that does that. Maybe it's her. But I love that. I think that's so cool to see like just random shots in the wild of like actual people wearing fashion. Because clearly I don't hang out with fashionable people. So it's really helpful to see that. I don't know if it's the same person though. Now I want to go check my Instagram. Sorry, I know you guys can't see tags. It's a little bit close together for me. Oh, here we go. I'm not finding anything on them. Check where they are made to help with age. So Tyler looked them up and he said that they're only going for about 20 to 30. So Got worse? All right, so yeah, unfortunately, they looked really cool, but... Hey, Kelly. We are currently talking about all of our favorite people to learn brands from. So if you have something you want to share, you can do that while we flip through. This feels just like silk, and I like silk, so now we're gonna look. Like, what is this? What exactly is this? Charlie, what is this? There's no tags, but it feels like silk and it's strange. I have no idea. But there's no tags. So. Oh, do you guys remember a week or two ago, we had found Lululemon on live and I'd said I thought it was fake? Well, happily, I was able to confirm they were legitimate by the style number and comparing them, and sold them within a day on Mercari. It was quite exciting. So I was really happy. I'd actually left them sitting for a while because I couldn't confirm if they were real. But I was able to do it, and then, yeah, sold right away. They've asked for that a few times. I just don't have that many sold, so it would be a short video. That's true. What's this? Nope. I think it's funny that he's talking over there thinking you guys can hear. Nick Thrifty. Oh, somebody was messaging me that channel earlier this week, and I watched my first video from that channel. They seem really great. Kim, I hope you're getting lots of ideas, because it seems like a lot of people watch a ton of reselling content. Yeah, pants are really letting us down. Normally we come out with a ton of stuff, but nothing today. Zero. I like that she doesn't speak so fast. I will admit that if someone does not speak fast, I tend to click off the video. I have a very short attention span. It is the New England in me. We all speak fast, minus my husband.
Wow.
She said she enjoys that a YouTuber doesn't speak fast. So it's a positive.
You're welcome for all the positive.
Oh, that makes me want to jump off a bridge. Did you guys see the swimsuit we found in the Sunday video? It's the first time finding that brand, and I was so excited. Oh, you're at NYC? That's not far at all. One of my closest reselling friends is in NYC. She's on here from time to time. I keep meaning to do the NYC bins. Have you done those? I've heard they're pretty good.
Swimwear?
You know. Not that I think I'm going to find much, but I'm striking out today, so I'm trying anything.
How are you backwards in New York City?
Talking about talking slow, dear.
Huh?
We were talking about talking slow. I think he's starting to feel left out because he's a little bit confused as to the conversation. The Queens one is fantastic. $84 worth of shoes. Oh my goodness. At the bins? That's a lot of shoes.
I don't know how we'd have to take the entire bin's shoe section to make $84. I mean,
She said it was the one in Queens.
is it by the pound or is it $3 like Boston bin used to be? Because the by the pound usually is way worse quality shoes.
Well, here, we've never been to Queens.
I mean, I can't imagine it's by the pound in Queens. It's probably a set rate like Boston. Tell me about how much swimsuit skirt.
I generally only do full swimsuits, dear. By the pound, she said.
Really? I still don't know how you spend $84 by the pound.
That's awesome. Like, that's my dream.
Yeah. She's still working up to actually go back to bins
By myself, yeah. Bins by myself sounds miserable.
Or 2 hours.
Yeah. I've been trying to work myself up to it, but I keep chickening out. She said she was dead for 3 days lugging that home.
It was like 80 cents a pound and carried 80 pounds in your house.
Oh, they're sending a picture. That's insane. I'm jealous.
No, thank you.
I mean, I'm here for it.
No, because I'm the one that would carry it.
Nothing. We're in like a whole lot of nothing today. If you guys didn't know, Ed Hardy bikinis, I'm not sure if one pieces are as well, but bikinis are huge bolo right now. They're selling for like hundreds of dollars. So I'm always kind of just checking. Not that I think I'll find them, but they're really in right now. Yeah, it would be a experience for sure. Nothing good today. Very sad. What time are we at?
No idea.
I just want to make sure we're not.
43.
All right, so do one more thing and then out. Sure.
It's short and sweet. And we have to get them to price the shoes.
Sorry about that.
I am being
Yeah, you guys saw him playing bumper carts on Sunday. He just did it again. And didn't you put in the video, you're not always like this? He is always like this. He just didn't want anyone to think he wasn't.
maybe.
Yeah. Should I just watch you since it's high up?
Oh, good. Who doesn't love being
All right,
under a mic?
I'll do it. It's just really high up and hard to show. We actually have been having some pretty good luck with blazers, so if you're not looking at them, you should be.
You sold a few of them for like $100.
Oh, thank you. I will definitely look at that as soon as I'm off. Unfortunately, if I switch, it will click off the live.
Except for that Christian Dior blazer that is just the blazer.
Yes, I do have a cursed Dior blazer that
Like 16 people have offered on it.
not that many, but yes, I have gotten quite a few offers that just have never panned out. You don't see. I really hope one day we find Loro Piana fabric blazer on live. So I hope one time we find Loro Piana fabric blazer on live. I feel like we've talked about it so much, but we never find it.
We found it literally today.
I know, but not on live.
Selfishly, I just hope you find it consistently. I don't care if it's on live. Y'all can kind of go to hell.
Wow. Nice.
Hey, worry about yourself.
Ooh, I see a new shoe cart right there.
Darling, they're closing in 5 minutes.
I know. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna walk by that way. So sadly, this is all we have in here, guys. Sadly, these days, I think maybe next week we'll try to do our honey hole type place that we always find stuff at, just to try to make it a little bit more exciting.
Of work on time.
Yeah, but I want to make it a little bit more exciting. I feel bad that we landed at a store that we don't find much at. Am I looking? I might be looking. Oh my god. Are they little baby Birks?
No, they're not.
They looked like little baby Birks.
They did. It's baby bird.
No? Whole lot of nothing. So this is what they put in the case. Like, I don't even understand why. Star Trek, it looks like it's signed. I don't know who that actor is, though, do you?
No idea.
All right. Are we moving on out?
I think so.
All right. They do close in about 5 to 10 minutes.
You're in line, dear. There's other people that are still shopping. We're not the worst people.
How cute. You chat for a minute. You haven't chatted much today.
I never chat because, thank God, because no one wants that. Hello, everybody. I want to see what the Instagram message is now. 84 pounds of shoes?
Yeah.
Or 100 pounds of shoes?
It's a video when it came through. So.
Well then. So yeah, not a whole lot today. I mean,
What's your favorite thing? Judy Blue?
probably Judy Blue.
I like the Duluth, just because I like the colors.
The Duluth is very nice in terms of the colors, the feel of the fabric. It's nice, heavy, thick flannel. It was an extra large. You're not selling it. I'll still try to wear it, but with limited success.
I saw the video where hubby almost let the Gucci blazer scream at the TV.
What did I leave a Gucci blazer?
It was, I think it was a live.
Was it a lot? I don't think I did it on a live. What? Was this when I was brand new? Probably. Oh God.
Oh, we're moving. All right. I'm actually interested to see how these do. They say barefoot on them, which I think does pretty well. Sorry, we're just checking out real fast. This one needs to be priced.
Yeah. 5
What was it that I was putting in?
5.99.
Yes.
I'm gonna go return the cart. Oh joy. We're going on a walk, everybody. Only like 4 or 5 things today. You guys did not luck out at all today. Sorry. Such is life. Thrifting sometimes. And we are back. I still can't. That I had to have been like 4 days into my career. Nearly painless. We're good. Nearly painless. We're good. Well. Don't hit anyone. No promises, Adriana. I do my best, but
He's like bumper cars. So let's see.
I'm a very, very large person that doesn't have the greatest hand-eye coordination.
Well, in that
Not a very lot of finesse.
no, but in that thrift with me that he did that, I actually got physically moved out of the way, and I was praying he got it on camera because it was one of those moments of like you have to see it to believe it. But somebody had.
There has only been a few times where I've like thrown people out of the way because they're being rude.
Yeah. But we had somebody had her child in a cart at the bins, and it was there was a couch behind me, so there was only room for like a person and nothing else. So I thought she was going to go by. So I'm like, okay. I mean, she was knocking the cart into me, so I just moved so that she could go by. Nope, she stopped and stood right next to Tyler. I'm like, and he didn't even look. So you missed it on the live.
I was moving the bag that was in the way.
He looked up and I was gone.
Trying to be considerate, and she disappeared.
Yeah. So you missed it, but I thought it would have been funny to have that on video. Okay.
All right.
See, you're amusing, so that's all that matters.
It's not my fault. It's ingrained in me to push people out of the way from years and years of football.
I did want to mention that we mentioned this in our last video, but we did turn on channel memberships, mostly because I think I'm going to do lives when I'm out and about by myself, just throughout the day. And if you guys want to do lists with me, things like that. So once we have a few people on there, we're going to do that. It's $1 a month. We're basically trying to get him home little by little. So that's why I'm adding my listings more and more. That's why we are trying to up our ASP. That's why we're going to the bins more and more to try and lower our cost while doing this. So all these things are hopefully going to get us to get him home.
Oh, the Connecticut bins were trash for shoes. So bad.
But it will be a few years, I feel, before he can actually do it. But we're taking steps. So yeah, that's one of the things we're doing. So if you do want to do lives with me when I'm out by myself, maybe see Laura Piana or things that I find when I'm not with him, which is usually the better things.
It's always the better stuff, always. So it was just a
and if you want to just chat about him, you know, bad talk, it's fine. We can do all that.
You know, I can see that stuff on the home computer, right?
He won't join in. But we just wanted to let you guys know that that's what our plan is. So once a few people are on there, I'll start doing that more and more. I have to figure out how. We were trying to do it going live tonight, but we couldn't figure it out. But maybe once we have one or two,
we couldn't do that to the people on the lives for Tuesday. That would be just
no, we're not going to do that. That would be horrible.
So brutal.
That would be awful. But yeah, tomorrow's video, I do want to tell you guys, is going to be mostly him. It's
going to be a little bit of a controversial, not very popular opinion.
Yes.
But math is math, and you're just going to have to accept that I'm right.
So hopefully you guys like that. I hope you guys learned a lot tonight. It looks like you guys were all sharing great YouTubers. I'm going to be definitely checking them out. So I hope that you guys checked all of those out in the chat. But if there's anything else anybody wanted to ask or anything, otherwise we are done and going to get some dinner. But let me know if there's anything we missed or you wanted to ask us.
Pizza already. What is your endless bottomless pit sometimes?
Hey, exercise makes me hungry. So Anyway, if there's anything else, let us know. Otherwise, we are going to be off, but we will have a new video tomorrow. And I was hoping for a Friday video, but
What are the chances that we get that
doesn't
done?
look great.
We'd have to be very, very ambitious, and
we're not. So, but keep me accountable for listing. So if you guys are listing more as
Please.
well,
Please.
help keep us accountable. Like tag me and post on Instagram, whatever. We should all keep each other accountable because I think it's important. But yeah, that is everything we have. So thank you guys so much for popping in. We will talk to you guys soon. Love you too, Adriana. We will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.
bye. Bye.